You know, the Irish like to say, and quite a few of us here, I think, raising of the hands, or Irish. The Irish. I'm sorry. The Irish like to say if they like someone in particular, that person is a fine man. And John Byrne is a fine man.
Yay!
JJ, as he's fondly referred to, came into my acquaintance about 1946. Joe Schumacher and I were talking about this. I had been going to St. Mary's for the first 6 years, and I became terribly afraid of the nun in the 7th grade, so I talked my parents into transferring me to St. Ignatius. And I think it was, I don't remember, oh, Sister Benedict. That's who kind of terrorized me. So I got over to St. Ignatius, and lo and behold, here was a wonderful school. In fact, we were talking about one of the nuns earlier that was just a wonderful, Sister Mary Thomas, that was just a saint, no doubt about it. But downtown and St. Patrick's Church and us, after all these years, are still standing. And now the church is slightly older than us, Jay. We have to admit that. You know, Jay's dad's place was just right down the street, wasn't it? About 2 or 3 blocks down the street, where they had the mixing of their
coffee back
coffee, spices, yes. And so it was very convenient. And Jay would leave whatever, playing football, baseball, and go down there and finish working. And I don't know how long he worked in, but for the boys, I tell you, he worked long hours, probably starting early in the morning before he got to school, and then at school itself, following school. But at that particular time, there was a picture taken in the 5th and 6th grade, and I'm sorry I forgot to bring it. I left it laying on the bar, but it showed a picture of quite a few of the students at that time, and JJ was quite prominent in it. He had a tie, and he looked like an angel. You know,
Really?
It was really a beautiful tie.
That would be a sight to behold.
But he always had that tie on. His mother and dad dressed him, and I was very blessed with knowing Mr. and Ms. Barnes. They were really fine people and wonderful people, and his sister as well. But we, and then of course Nora and I, when we got married, they were prominent in our lives from the very beginning, and with the birth of our children. And 80 years just seems like it has flown by for Jay and I. I had a photo that showed a picture of no, we didn't have the photo of Joe, myself, Rudy Satella, Johnny Oppie, and I think one of those made the priesthood. The rest of them didn't make the cut. Well, let me get back to the toast for JJ that I originally started. While you enjoy the purple and white, you have a love for the Irish green and white. You celebrate St. Patrick's Day with pride and an occasional brew you imbibe. Long may the Byrne crest fly over the Byrne house, and may the Lord bless you and your family for many, many years. If you have been, because you have been blessed, JJ, you know this, to have been surrounded by a loving family and a wife that God placed in your care. And it's a pleasure to be with you to celebrate you.